still don't have my gorilla. Hi, good morning. Sun's coming in. I just thought I would come on for a few minutes and, and say hi to everybody. It's 7:20, which means it's 4:20 somewhere. 4:20 somewhere, not sure where. Had a really pretty sunset out here, sunrise rather. It was very pink and beautiful. I'd come on for a couple of days just because I was just extremely tired and wiped out from this whole thing that's going on here. Getting ready. Hello, how are you? Getting ready to shove off out of here and go on an adventure. You know, it just takes so very long to get everything ready to do something like that. It's just amazing how it can take days and days to get ready for something like that. Good morning. Hi, how are you? Good morning. It is 4:20 somewhere. And it's time to wake up and have a beautiful day and think about what it is are we grateful for today. I was just kind of checking in with current events and seeing what's going on with the world. That just fell out. Yeah, my left hand doesn't seem to really work anymore, I guess. It's just like I always drop shit like all day long. What's really going on? Does anybody know? Like, why do I keep dropping stuff all day long? This is not a cigarette, by the way. Hi. Where's the dogs? Puppies. Dog. Shadow, buddy. You wanna come say hi? They don't. Oh, here they come. I slept on the couch last night. I'm just so much more comfortable. There's Buddy and there's Shadow. Hello. Dirty camera. Yes, hi, baby. Where's Shadow? This is Buddy. And this is Shadow. Mason, Chuck, Dog Woman. Hi, honey. $1,000. Hi, honey. How are you, Dog Woman? I love my puppies. Okay, go settle. I'm just sitting here by the window. We had a very beautiful orange Very, very beautiful orange sunset. Adonai. Is that your name? Adonai? Hi, how are you? Hi, everybody. Good morning. El Loco, all is well. How are you, sweetheart? You guys, I've been so busy. I lifted stuff too heavy for me yesterday, and I'm here in the United States of America. Do you think Canada will want to be a state? Trump offered. So nice to see everybody on. And maybe we should try something new today. And try something new today? Maybe would you like it if my name is Genevieve. Let's try something a little different. We're gonna get creative and have a little fun. Let's just try something different. You know, my producer is very creative. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this or not. We're just testing something out. Let's try black. Did I do it right? Yeah, you can't see it unless I have something behind it. I need just a solid background. Do you see I wrote your name? Backwards? Did I write it correctly? Because I wrote it backwards. I give myself a mustache. I need to grab my computer so I can monetize you guys. Okay, hold on. What else? This way. I'm writing. I have to write it backwards, right? Did I do it? Who else? Yeah, I know, right? Dog woman. One of the things I thought about doing with this is like I could put clothes on myself. Watch. You know, buy me an outfit. maybe okay. Cursive, I know it, right? Stupid. What if I did this? You're not gonna be able to see that, huh? What if I did like a bikini top? There, now I've got a bikini top on. Look at that. Does that look good on me? My fashion designer? Put a bow in the middle. What do you think? Is that gorgeous? I'll have to work on that concept. Yes, Raymond, it's true. Let's write Raymond's name backwards, shall we? Uh-oh. Did I do it? I guess I need to wear white, and it needs to be in dark colors. So like down here. I'll write your name on my heart. How about that? Did I do it? I gotta write it backwards in cursive. What we discovered last year on YouTube is I can write anything with either hand. I can write with the same hand, with two different hands in two different directions or the same direction. I can write one forwards, one backwards. I can actually write two different words at the same time with both hands. Mason. Let me do Mason. Honky. There. That's kind of messed up. Hold on, let me do it again. There. Did I get it? And honky? Did I do it? That's backwards, isn't it? Wait. No, that was right. You're right. Alan. Let's do Alan. How are you, Alan? Is that A backwards? It is. There we go. Frank! Hi, honey. Let's do Frank. Oops. I think it goes like this. Does that look right? Oh, shoot. So I slept on my couch again last night. I don't know if you guys remember. So when I first started streaming, I slept on my couch because it was the most comfortable place for me to sleep. I got the best sleep in there. For some reason, though, I started sleeping in the bedroom on the bed and then on the floor again, and then da 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 da. I don't know why. Then I slept on the couch again last night, and I feel so much better today. I was gonna get rid of that couch, but now I'm thinking I really need to keep it. I wonder if it'll fit in my car. I know it will, but I wonder if it'll fit in my car so I can just sleep on it in my car. If you guys don't know, we're preparing the vehicle, to overland. We've got solar, we've got generators, we've got Starlink, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to go out. Look at my hair. I've got a halo. Oh, I'm an angel. You guys, look at, I have a halo. Maybe those are horns. Those might be horns. I don't know. But that's a halo. So getting ready to go out, overlanding. Even though I lifted too much weight yesterday and I'm sore, I feel really good because that couch is amazing. And if that's the business, then that's the business. Oh my God. Do you guys, well, whatever, I don't want to gossip. So I'm really excited to do that. The only things we really need is one of those little burner stoves, anywhere from 35 to 100 and something for like basic cooking like me. And then a drone. And maybe some better phones, but really we're ready. And I got a hitch basket that carries 750 pounds for the back of the car. And then I'm going to get a rooftop basket too. So that'll clear out the inside of the car. We won't need to get a trailer unless we want to. And if we get a trailer, we just throw the hitch basket in the trailer with whatever other garbage, right? Starlink works everywhere that you have clear sky. You have to have some clear sky. So in dense forest, you'd have to find a clearing, I think. These are all things we need to test out and that we're going to be doing, you guys. We're going to be out for a couple months. So I can't tell you on this channel what our itinerary is or where we are. On this channel, I'll be releasing to you a little bit behind the Patreon people will be getting firsties, because we want to avoid predators, human predators. So, but we're getting ready to adventure, and you guys are just not even going to believe the stuff that's about to happen. We're just going to, it's beautiful. We're leveling up in such a beautiful way. Timeline jumping in such an amazing way. And if you're new to the channel and don't know who I am, my name is Genevieve. I am a single homeschooling mom, always have. My boys are now 20 and a half. Really, they both have May birthdays, so 20 and they'll be 21 and 15 in May, both of them. And we've always been very close, although I've had plenty of struggles in my life because I have a variety of invisible disabilities. So I've done the best I can because they were also invisible to me. So whatever about that. But I do my best. I don't take pain meds. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do any kind of hard drugs at all. We do green up on this channel for 420. Like I said, my name is Genevieve, aka Gen V Knight. And I suggest that you just subscribe and click your subscribe until your bell is solid white, because that's when you'll get all the notifications for my videos. So you can decide what you like or don't like, and if you like me or don't like me, and it's fine either way. Not everybody likes me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That is for shizzy. And trust me, I like very few people myself. I love everybody, right? I love everyone, but I can't with the NPCs, the non-playable characters. That's a challenge. So my objective is to get out in nature. And that's what we're going to do. So we're doing a combination of things for 3 different channels. I know that says 4. We're doing my channel, which is like that, the how to be in harmony with nature, because that's where I feel best. I'm losing it here in this concrete box around so many people. It's been over 2 years now, and I'm losing it. So I need to go. But we've got then my older son's channels and streams that he's doing. So he's going to be running them from the road. Then we have my younger child who is embarking on their journey now as well. And if you don't know, that is called tramp wall or super tramp as a sport. And the content is starting to go up on that channel as well. Oh, yeah. We've got all kinds of great like multi-tools and stuff. I do want to get my younger child a great flashlight and multi-tool as well. So, yeah, all that good stuff. And it's going to be beautiful. And I can't wait to show you. And we're almost there. I'm like, well, how soon can you go? Like, could we go? Like, how fast could we leave? And Corey was like, last minute. He wants to stay till the last minute. And I'm like, let's go. Let's go already. I was even thinking, well, maybe I can go for like a few days and then come back and get them. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Get all the big shit packed up and then bail for a couple days. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. Because then we can test me. My original plan was that I was going out alone. And now I'm not going out alone. But we'll be able to have space, especially if we're in the trees. Yes, well, I do have firearms. And we'll have a drone plus we have 3 dogs, big ones. These dogs are no joke. We've got crazy dogs, guns, drone, crazy mama, and capable. These children of mine are lethal. And outside of that now, It's about having like a good spare tire and the lifts and everything, which we don't have. That wouldn't be a bad idea to get a couple of those hydraulic lifts and I actually have 3 spare tires. I'd like to trade all those in and get one that matches my car exactly, put on the rim on the spare. Yeah, we're getting there. Most of my stuff, I don't really have a whole lot of stuff. So I'm taking over what I can by myself. We don't have an electrical fence, no. I was thinking saran wrap. We've got electrical bullets. I quit shaving my armpits. Don't worry about it. I'm just not willing anymore. Oh. So, look at that fucker. I wish I could show you these fucking douchebags speeding through here in their little sports cars. It's just so embarrassing for them. Sorry, you guys. I live in a gated community, and the management and it's just so silly. I just have to get away from people like that. I just need to go hug trees. I'm not just going to hug them, I'm going to hump them. Simplicity. They're amazing at notifying me, and I don't want to send them into harm's way. Sam Squanch. Blackie. Sam Squanch. Okay, and here's another, fuck. Tell me that's not 10. Yeah, go Speeds. That's the fucking other manager. Fuck that bitch. Sorry, you guys. These people deserve their beautiful karma that they have coming to them. As do I. Everybody does. Everybody does. Everybody deserves their karma. Yeah. It's just cause and effect. Yeah, we'll be all right. It is a little bit different out there now, isn't it? Yep, NPCs. It's a little bit different out there now because we've got what? I don't know. Where did the people in LA go? Did they run for the hills? Are they out there camping? Do they have all their meds they're going to need? I don't really know. The other thing is, Alan, yeah. Yep. It is exciting. You guys know how much I love that. And there's a particular place that I want to go to see about, I need to see a man about a horse. We're going to see a man about a house. Not that kind of man. Just a man about a house. But we'll see. The schedule, I think, is going to be changed backwards. Jamba. Dances? No, I have not eaten. It's eaten, honey. Have you eaten? What should I eat? I'm not really... I am hungry. I just don't want to eat anything. Well, no, Frank, I don't know. We need to go check it out and see if it's a good fit and see what's happening, because a couple months ago he put it out there like to the world. And so I imagine he's completely inundated right now with people thinking that they want to do that, and they might, and it might all be gone by the time we even get there. But I believe in divine guidance, and I believe we will be fine. Maybe more people don't want to do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I did send an email and a follow-up, but I didn't hear back because I'm sure he's inundated. Thank you, Dances. There, and there. Yep. Where, and were. Where were we're. Your. Right. So at some point, I wanted to kind of hunker down during Mercury retrograde, and I thought that was going to be in one place, but I think we're reversing our trip now. So we might hunker down over there in Mercury retrograde instead. What I want to do for Merc retro is you want to set yourself up for success. You want to set yourself up to use that energy. So I'm thinking that might be that place. Maybe we'll just kind of hunker down there. But same time of year, I want to be really careful of like weather events, right? Spiritualist, I guess. No, I didn't resolve the issue with the dealership. And you know what else they did? They were supposed to put these clips on the panel that holds my, that covers the hitch. There's clips that you push up and twist, and they were supposed to replace those because their shitty clips break all the time. Well, he said they did it, but then I get under there and there's no way to remove them. We literally had to take an axe and a mallet to hammer the head off of the things they put on there because they weren't removable. That was part of the problem we had getting that basket hitch on. They don't fix anything. They just put Band-Aids on it until I notice it again. It's awful, y'all. Do not use Lithia Subaru in Reno. They're horrible. Their service department is jacked up. Horrible. Horrible. You can't tell them that you've got a noise and have them take the car in and fix it. They have to hear the noise. And if it's intermittent, you know they're never going to hear the noise. They had me take the car in 5-6 times, and then I had to leave it with the mechanic to drive it, and he finally heard it after days. And when I got it back, there was a dent on the front of my car, an impression. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, you guys, look, I don't want to interface with the public anymore. And that's part of the reason I'm leaving society. I'm leaving society. That's what I'm about to do. Well, if I have a broken strut mount top, is that going to show on a code? I'm leaving society because people are too stupid. Yep. Lithia Subaru in Reno. Jerry, the service advisor, has been giving me the runaround for months. So my instrument panel lights went out. They're like, oh, it needs a whole new wiring harness. They put a new wiring harness. That shit goes dark, and it comes back on and off intermittently now. Dan says, don't get gross like that. I don't know what you're trying to do, but that's creepy and gross. Tashana, happy birthday, but up boo to Tashana, happy birthday, boo 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 do, baby better do, but up beep boo did it better boo, happy birthday, yeah. Was that yesterday? It's today. Maybe it was yesterday. Happy birthday, gorgeous. I'm gonna write your name on my board. Let's see if I can, because I got to do it backwards. Did I do it? Kind of. Change brand of car. Well, I will guarantee you that because of my experience with this car, which is a great car, but the recalls and the service department, I will never buy another Subaru. Great car, horrible recalls and service. Dances? What's your actual name? I'm not writing that whole thing. Come on now, what's your name? What's your name? In my heart, are you strangely attracted to me now? There, can I do it? Kind of. I'm having a hard time with my A's today. I'm thinking about it too much now. Alexa. Did you have to rename your Alexa in your house? Because every time someone says your name, she's like, I'm sorry, I cannot help you with that. Oh my God. Ava? Let me see. There. Do you know how to read cursive, Ava? Tracy? Did I spell it wrong? Yeah, I did. Even though I read it, I spelled it wrong. Look it. There. Ooh, the sun's literally coming right up right now, right in my face. I love it. I love it. It's all about sleep for me. Must have good sleep. You run a paranormal channel. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, you got sun in Kentucky in the middle of winter. That is beautiful. Frank, nice. You're glad I didn't laugh? About what? My hands just aren't working right lately. Did I do something? Idaho. Where are you in Idaho, gorgeous? We have a friend in Idaho. She doesn't come on all that often. Lori. Dances, thank you, honey. Lewiston. Pecan coffee sounds good. Can we 420? Uh-oh. Doesn't that sound good? Tashana, tell us about your birthday, honey. Oh, okay. Everybody, it was Tashana's birthday yesterday, so you know. Tashana is sort of like, she's the godmother of the channel. She's been here quite a long time. And although she's not on our live all the time, first of all, she has her own channel. Drop your thing here. She travels around with her husband trucking on the eastern seaboard, essentially. And so we love her. And I think she's got like, I don't know, just like a calming, stable core wisdom. And so I call her godmother. Now, Godfather hasn't been here in several days, but he's okay. Oh, I lifted stuff that was too heavy for me yesterday. That's how I ended up the way I am. That's part of how I ended up the way I am, is lifting stuff that's too heavy for me. I don't want to ask for help, even though someone asked me if I wanted some help. I said, no, I'm used to doing shit myself. He said, are you sure? It looks very heavy. I said, I got it, bro. And then I hurt myself. Left-handed cigarettes. The guy came by. It was probably God, because I've never seen him before in the little cart. And he could have just helped me, and it was so heavy and I hurt myself. But I just want to be able to do stuff myself, you guys. I don't want to have to ask a man for help all the fucking time. I have to have more things to leverage stuff, because that's how I do it. I leverage things. But look at my biceps plumping up. Trucker wife 19. I know that it's 1980. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, because I'm tied dead. There's the link. Man, my brain will work. Look at my electricity coming off of my head. Y'all, look at that. Look at it. Tell me what that looks like. It looks like electricity, right? Okay, so let me get this. Let me explain to you, okay? Your hair is a heavy metal excretion pathway. So that means your hair is made of what? Metal. If I've got little metal things coming up off of my head, what do you think that, what purpose does it serve? Anybody? New guy. Boo doo doo boo. Shabba that boo. It's the new guy. Wow, I did that. The new guy. I don't want my sweater on the floor. Yeah, trucker wife one. I don't know why I'm saying 180. 1980. Well, I am digging this board. We have some ideas for it. It was Corey's idea. He's always been the one that knows how to get the party started. I'm the one that likes to sit there and just people watch, but I can't really people watch here, can I? I people watch your comments. That's what we do here. But uh he's always known since he was a little kid like how to get the party started, how to involve everybody in an activity. So it's really really fun to be working with him, you know. We do butt heads sometimes. He's a lot like his dad. Oh, he's a lot like his dad. He's a lot like his dad. Like he doesn't understand why I can't just like do things like really quickly and like get a video done, learn this program. Da, da, da. It's like, well, number one, because I have a huge amount of responsibility that I've got to deal with all day long. And he just doesn't get it. And I'm not a robot. So he'll get kind of condescending, but then turn around and like literally not know how to get a money order. And I'm giving him the steps to get the money order, right? And it's confusing him and irritating him, pissing him off. He doesn't even want to do it. So it's like, right, you see how these are the same things? I'm handling all this shit over here that you don't want to handle because you're better at this thing. So help me with this shit too. And he is. But sometimes I need you to hold a camera. He's like, that's not a good use of my time. So I have to, what, hire a camera person if I need someone to hold a camera for me if I don't have the right tripod? So it's about really trying to create teamwork that is supportive of everyone, because we have a great team here. So, as the veil thins, thank you, honey. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, come and hang out with us and see if you like the channel. I do have a channel, other channels. So I have other YouTube channels, but I also have a couple Patreon channels. And the one that is associated with this channel is called Gen V Night. So if you were to go to patreon.com/Gen V Night, GenVNight, Gen V Night, Genevieve Nightingale. And that is where the content will come out first as we're traveling, because the locations have to be kept private while we're there. I can release it once we leave. Well, and see, it's like offering limited support. Like, this is the amount of support and how I'm willing to offer it. I can understand. That's fine. Now, where there's gaps, being flexible is important. If I need you for 5 minutes to do something outside of this preferred wheelhouse, to do this other thing for me, just do it. Do it. And I'm a Jewish mother in a way, not culturally. I wasn't raised even knowing it, but I do tend to sling a little guilt. Like, I walked your dog 3-4 times a day the whole time you were at school. And still, it's about teamwork makes the dream work. So everybody's got to work together. And once in a while, hold the camera with passion and artistic flair. You guys, I do have the best children. I'm not complaining about my children. I have the best children in the world. I wish that I was able to be the best mother in the world. I'm an unsupported, disabled mom. And you know what? I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there because that's true. It's real. And unfortunately, they've had a hard life because of that. And I know going into it, I might have made different choices. Not to not have them, but I would have understood what I needed to do first. And I've impressed that upon them. Like, period, number one thing I think that every child should have when you raise them, boom, property, a home, a sanctuary, no matter what. A home, no matter what. Oh, Vale. Yeah, Lupus. Y'all, please ground yourselves on the earth. Frank, I love you. Thank you for stopping by and seeing us. We'll be doing another 420 in just a couple of moments. Oh, I recognize it and I apologize for it. I'm very open and transparent and we communicate about it. And it's good we communicate about it because I didn't know that my older son had this concept that we've been like kicked out of a bunch of places. And I'm like, no, never. Like I went through them and I'm like, we didn't get kicked out of here, 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 you know? And I line itemized what happened. Now there were places we left, but we haven't been kicked out of a bunch of places. We've moved a bunch of times, yes. I thought that was very interesting that he thought that. But I made the choice to leave places that I did not feel were a fit. And he perceived that as us being kicked out. Like, oh, young mom. Girl, it doesn't matter what age you are. I know that you feel like you made mistakes because you were very young. But trust me, maybe you would have made different mistakes if you were an old mom like me, but there's no way to guard and safeguard your parenthood and their childhood against mistakes. You know, I swore I would not do the same thing my mom did, and I ended up doing almost the same thing my mom did because I didn't understand what she was trying to do. And I was essentially trying to do the same thing, but somehow I didn't connect the dots. I thought I wasn't doing what she did, but I did what she did. So, ground, yes, yes. You've got to ground to reduce that inflammation and to start getting your body correct. Never ending lesson. Oh my God. You know, there's no way to not have, I mean, what is a mistake? What's a parenting mistake? Is there any way to avoid mistakes, and what would it look like if your child never experienced any of your parenting mistakes? We really got to think about that, right? We're human. It's a relationship like any relationship. It's just that you're in the lead. You've got to take the lead. And all project managers make mistakes. Whatever kind of lead they're in, they all make mistakes. And it's about course correction, acknowledging, taking. Even Navy SEALs, when something goes wrong, they're like, who was responsible? It was always the lead. And they must take responsibility, course correct, and fix it. And I just haven't been able to really do that. No, exactly. It's not you're not wanting or trying or intending to make mistakes. And we're all doing the very best we can. But the most important thing, I mean, is stability. And I wasn't able to provide them like any. You know, I used to think, well, I'm their stability, but then I'm crazy half the fucking time. You guys have seen what I go through with my periods. I just don't know why I'm still having them. I mean, I do, I guess. I guess I understand. I just didn't have many I didn't really have many periods until I was 35 years old. So I got a lot of leftover stuff in there probably. Well, we've got to think we learn from our mistakes. You know, when I think I'm doing something different, a lot of the times I'm doing the same thing, even though I think I'm doing it different or doing something different. I'm like, I just did the same fucking thing all over again. It's cold outside today. My arms are hairy. Because I don't like having hairy arms, honestly. I know that's grody to the max, but that's how we do things around here. Exactly the same here. It's very, very cold here. Very cold. There. Gone. Boom. That sun is still coming up. What happened? It was still scary. Yeah. Yeah. You guys, I appreciate you ladies being here. Can I get a roll call with my girlies? Drop your favorite emoji right on in the chat. I love that my girls are here. You know, when I see that we're losing subscribers, we're gaining new subscribers. But a lot of subscribers are falling off. If you remember in like August, I said just wait till January when I'm wearing sweaters and hoodies and stuff like that, right? So I'm losing subscribers, and it's like all those dudes that came on in the summertime and they're like, what's your OF? What's your OF? Bye. And we have more and more women coming on, and we're having more and more substantive conversations with our females and our good guys that are here and that have been here. I really appreciate all you men who have been here for a very long time and can have great conversations with us, and you make it easy for good women to come in the room. So, Vale, yeah, I know what you mean about that. You know, I was doing some drawings channel, like, I can see things and I wasn't really sure how to get that out, and now I do. I was drawing them at first. Drawing. Do I have an accent? I was drawing them at first. But now I understand how to explain what I'm seeing. Because I see in holographic images, so I can see everything at once. So sometimes it's hard to know what around the thing I'm seeing is important information. But I've started learning how to describe it as to draw it. When I first started doing it, there was a dude who, there was a lot coming through, and the drawings involved him a couple of times. And I don't know, it's like he either changed his name or left the chat completely. Even though he was like, yeah, tell me, it was like he left, he bailed. It was like weird. And Alan, exactly. My subscriber base is changing and growing in the right direction, which is wonderful. Well, Vale, make sure that you have a force field around you. You know, the force is with you. And you probably already know this, but you're allowed to turn it off sometimes and sit inside your bubble in silence if you want to, and create a very wonderful high vibrational bath for yourself inside of that, because your light body, you know, and your physical body, you can do that with. Guard your heart, guard your sanctuary, always use protection. I didn't mean to say it like that, but always do use protection. You're going to protect yourself and put up a force field, and you don't use your own energy to do stuff with. You grab energy from out there. And grounding. Train station. Yes. Oh my God, I know. Yes, yes, yes. I know, right? I think maybe that's why subscribers have left. Give your Aunt Betty a kiss. Yeah. Come here, honey. Come here, honey. Give your Aunt Betty a kiss. There's someone I used to know. Does anybody know Sean Stahlbaum? I used to call him up. Give your Aunt Betty a kiss. Yes, may I tell him who's calling? His Aunt Betty. He'd answer the phone laughing. Give your Aunt Betty a kiss. This is a safe space. Yes, it is. I am neurodivergent. I was born like this. I do think neurodivergency really has a lot to do with our abilities to really see beyond. We're multidimensional, I think, is really the neurodivergent. We diverge from just this dimension. We diverge from this dimension. Neurodivergent. Think about what that means to you. Is that a really good, is that a good description? Is Mac divergent? Like Apple products from Windows, is it diverge from Windows? Or is it a different operating system? I don't feel like I diverge from neurotypical. They're them, I'm me. Non-playable characters, us, playable characters. We're in the game trying to win. NPCs are just there as props and used to get in your way, like the Truman Show. They're like cast actors. They're like extras. Making sushi and coloring fuzzy posters. Interesting. I want to color fuzzy posters. You get awful things said. Where? What do you mean? Like in your live streams or on your chat or something like that? Well, yeah. Are you able to live stream? Because you should come on just... actually, I can invite you. And you can just jump on with me and we can chat right now. Although I didn't copy a link or anything. Making sushi. Were you there when I did my making sushi video? Because I do that. In your videos. Honey, don't look. Don't worry about those comments, honey. Don't worry about it. Come on now. Come on now. Those are non-playable characters. They're just there to do that. That's all. We're in the third dimension. There has to be balance. If you're going to get a good comment, you're going to get a negative one. It's balance. We're the third dimension. Don't get like super excited about great comments or super down about bad ones. Stay neutral, right? We've got to learn somehow to disconnect from these comments now. Amy. Hi, honey. Ooh. Did I do it? You're welcome. I know you've always wanted me to do that. We're going to play around with that a little bit. I'm just messing around today with it. Hey, look at what I found. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to put the bigger, wider seat back in the back and put the narrower seat. Is that a good idea? Put the narrower seat in storage. Investigators, like who are you talking about? Tashana, no way! I'm gonna throw shit over my shoulder. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw shit over my shoulder. Ooh, I'm gonna throw shit over my shoulder. Ooh, it's so satisfying. Ooh yeah. Literally satisfying. It's one of the few pleasures I have in life. Driving fast is one of them, but now I've got to be careful with this car. Apparently I need a rally car. Or maybe a motorcycle. How am I going to drive like I want to drive? Like, what kind of vehicle would that be? That's like one of those Anakin Skywalker things. I need one of those. How do I get me one of them there, thanks? They asked for names. Yeah, I don't know. I know that it's really interesting, and this is something I continually forget to research, is Godfather, right? So I could see his space, and I described everything accurately, except the house wasn't right. And the road seemed a little different. The trees were different a little bit. Like, I'm like, it just, there was a Victorian house where your house is a Victorian house. I don't know what you live in, but your house is a Victorian house. The trees are bigger and older. The street is he's like, oh yeah, well the whole entire neighborhood burned down in like the 40s or whatever. Okay, that would have taken the Victorian house with it. After they rebuilt, of course the trees would be smaller, the road would have been paved over, and that made total sense. I'm seeing I'm seeing the energy that's still there from the old house, the old trees, the old neighborhood. But when I looked through Google Earth, everything else I said was there. Everything else. Everything was exact. And at first I was like, yeah, no, that's not the same, because I didn't see the gully ravine. I had to go on Google Earth and zoom in and be like, oh my God, there is one. Oh my God, it's exactly what I thought, exactly how I was seeing it. The house and the situation in the direction of the sun rise and set and everything, and the curve of the road, and everything was exact. But I see it in hologram, so then it's like hard for me to know exactly which parts are the important parts. I could see over here that the road kind of went down and curved around, but I really didn't consider that as being important in any way. You know, it's really hard. And then Alfie apparently Grandma Mabel came through. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you've got someone standing there. There's some woman standing there and she looks like this and she sometimes puts her hands on your shoulders and that's, and he's like, Grandma Mabel. I'm like, okay, Grandma Mabel. But see, the thing is that now I've got like this channel to Grandma Mabel. And she even like came through and said something one time. And I'm like, okay, does this mean I'm like everyone I tune into? Because all I'm doing is reading energy. So does that mean everyone I tune into is going to be like an open channel from now on? No. Before I realized that I was hearing people, I didn't know what was going on. So I'd pass someone and I'd get their thought, right? And I'd be like, oh my God, I would never say that. I'm like, that did not originate from my head. I just don't think thoughts like that. And I'm like, wait a minute. But she does. That's her thought. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't you know that if you hear people's thoughts, most of the time, people, what they're thinking is pretty bad about themselves. They're not really thinking as much about you as they are about themselves. And they're worried about what everybody's thinking about them, but everybody else is busy worried about themselves. Nobody really cares that much about anybody else, honestly. I mean, there's evidence in the world all over the place. So I had to learn to turn that off. Like, I don't want to hear what these people are thinking and seeing. And their thoughts aren't happy. So now I guess if I'm going to allow channels open, I also have to close them. So I use a method I learned from a Qigong practitioner about opening a vortex, putting that energy in there, and then closing it, sealing it, and letting it be part of, away from you. I'm stiff lately, you guys. I need to do some grounding. Like this elbow's been wonky, and now I lifted that thing that was way too heavy for me yesterday too. I got like a knot right here in my arm. It makes, when I push on it, it makes me go like this. Look. And look at my face when it... But look at all the little lightning bolts coming out of my head. So these are like antennae. I'm just receiving so much. I guess I shouldn't have just burned the hair off my arms, but I don't like it on there. So can't you just shut it off? You should be able just to turn it off even if you're in a store. I totally get it though. So like the pressure of people and their energies. You've got to be able to have a force field around you so that that stuff is not impacting your core balance and sensitivity. It's not easy for me either. I'm leaving society because I'm like, I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to perceive my surroundings and not have to constantly protect myself. But because it's so awful out there, honestly, the energy is not good for us. I'm leaving society. Oh, Tashana, honey. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck is going on? I've missed something here, but I'm just going to throw it out in case anyone needs to hear this. If someone's having issues with miscarrying, they need to make sure that they're not O negative blood. O negative blood will reject anything that's not also O negative. I've had gazillions of whats, and a shot of Rogam and then Corey, and then maybe a couple is and then Joey, who's O negative, and then another is carriage after him. O positive does it too. What? I have not heard that. You feel things. The other thing is estrogen dominance creates progesterone deficiency. When you are progesterone deficient, because for whatever reason, but if you are estrogen deficient because you're estrogen dominant or for whatever reason, you'll not be able to carry to term. You'll pretty much miscarry. So they'll often give women progesterone pills to stop them from miscarrying. But also if they're for sure O negative, you need to get a RhoGAM shot so you're not miscarrying. The other thing, that's pretty much the two main things that I've learned in my studies, my very, very, very deep studies of this particular problem. The two main things seemed to be, this is just for entertainment purposes, artistic expression, la, 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 la. I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing. This is just what I've seen in my research because I myself have these problems. You know what? But I know, but doctors don't necessarily know either. You know, it is weird. I've never heard about O positive rejecting O anything, but I'll have to look into that. But I'm O negative, so very fascinating. I'm also very interested in the people of the Basque region, the highest O negative blood type there. Well, because the women abort any babies that aren't O negative. Naturally, it just happens. Miscarry, I mean. Are you O positive, Amy? So that would maybe be for a different reason. Maybe that would be for low progesterone or like high estrogen. So if you have very out of balance estrogen progesterone, you won't be able to carry. Oh. And that's important to know. You know, I've told two women who had no idea why they miscarried. They always had a miracle baby, right? There was always a miracle baby after years of trying and failing and miscarrying. There was always a miracle baby. I'm like, what's your blood type? Are you O negative? Yes, I am. Your baby's O negative? Yes, they are, or whatever, right? That's why. And they felt so bad about themselves as women. And once they knew that, it was like, oh my God, why didn't they tell me? Well, it was kind of just new in the 80s. The RhoGAM shot and the whole thing, but they're still not telling women. Maybe it's big business. Yeah, 20 minutes in a room. Doctors, you know, but also, you guys, we've got to stop going to doctors for things that are problems with our lifestyle. If you have lifestyle diseases, what you going to a doctor for? If your doctor only spends 20 minutes with you or 5 minutes with you because you got lifestyle diseases, I'm sorry, not sorry. That shit you should be handling. No, I'm not talking about you. But people are using the medical industry incorrectly. And doctors are using it incorrectly. And insurance companies are using it incorrectly. It's a money grab. And they want you to be sick and they want you to be on their meds for the rest of your life. Oh, good. You got a good doc. That's good. Oh, we missed 8:20, didn't we? Home medicated. Good for you, King Smokey. How lucky are you? So, y'all know that I did discover the fountain of the youth. So I never get sick either. Ouch. This has to go. I'm going to learn shiatsu, you guys. I'm going to learn shiatsu. Nobody's doing shiatsu, and it's like the best thing there is. It's the best thing I've ever had in my life. So yesterday, all I really wanted to hear was Mahalia Jackson. Stuff like that. Like, but how do you listen to stuff like that and not just cry your eyes out? And I didn't really want to do that, honestly. King, oh, bye, honey. Bye. Sleep late, no shoes. Sass, that sounds good. Help me. Female problems. Well, veil, neither do I. You're out of childbearing years? I have a feeling I could still get knocked up fairly easily. Sass, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're going out in the world and we're overlanding and we're going to go live life for real, real, real. And I love that. 35. Ava, first, don't spam the chat. Second, learn how to use a Diva cup. Okay. No more for Amy. Oh no, at 24? 74 and pregnant? Oh my God, that would be me. Don't say things like that. Are you serious? I bet she's O negative. I bet she's a fucking alien. Atlanta. A Diva cup. It looks a lot like this. So you take it and you go up in there and then you bleed down in there. Look at my... But what you need to know to do it comfortably is that if you stick it in there all suctioned up and you stick it on there, it's going to hurt because it's going to pull. You need to fill it with air. Like stick it up there, let it fill with air, this, and then it'll go, and then you bleed into it. It'll be like kind of suctioned down there, but it won't be so suctiony that it's hurting you. I would do it maybe, with like a younger guy or something to be like, okay, there's your baby, go have fun. There you go, go have a baby, bye-bye. Stop by, and every so often I'll be like the grandparent to my own child. My daughter, my sister, my daughter, my sister, my daughter. Oh no. Both black women. Okay. Black don't crack, baby. Black don't crack. That would be me. I think I might be secretly black, actually. Did I ever tell you I told baby daddy one time, I'm like, you're the whitest black guy I've ever known. He's like, yeah. Well, you're the blackest white girl I've ever known. Yeah, Alan, have you seen any of those videos where they put like the electrode period cramp simulator on guys? Like they'll put it on the woman and she'll turn it up to like where her period cramps are, right? Let's say she's a 7 or 8. And then he'll put it on and they'll start at 1, 2, 3, and he's like, stop! What's the matter? Like, and then if they even get to the level of where her cramps would normally be, it's like, okay, now go to work. Wait, get up, feed the kids, get them to school, get yourself ready for work, obviously. Go to work. Don't get fired. Don't get fucking fired. If you have PMDD, those kids aren't going to school. You're not going to work, or if you do, you look crazy and you're going to get fired that day. And then probably later on, you're going to not feed the kids. Probably they're going to get pizza or some shit. And then you're going to get in an argument with your husband or boyfriend or whatever. Maybe break up even, probably. Yeah, that's PMDD. PMS, you just feel like garbage all day, but you still make it happen. PMDD, there's like 2 weeks out of the month where you're just a wrecking ball through your life. Yeah. Thank you. It's like I'm allergic to menses. Just full-blown allergic. You had one of your kids natural. Let me tell you what. What? $55. See, I'm 55 in August. 3 hours, 11 minutes of hard labor. Jared, are you going to be okay, honey? Or are you trying to be disrespectful? I'm not really sure about this comment. What the hell are you lacing your weed with? Wow. And on the period cramp machine, plenty of women said it is nothing like period cramps. Okay, sweetie. I hope you're going to be okay today, hon. Spread love. August, baby, yeah. 13 hours, 9 pounds, 6 ounces. 67 in a month. Well, good for you. On the 29th of... That's good. So I was, let's see. I was whisked away to the hospital and had a C-section. My second, I had at home, 30 hours of labor. My water broke and he was born maybe an hour later at home by myself. Thank God both my kids were average. Like when you look at the literal average size baby, that's both of them were exactly average. But by the first month of birth, after birth, they were 95th percentile. I couldn't keep up. I did both. So I had a C-section first and then I did natural at home. Because I was like, fuck y'all. And Jesus Christ. See, that's big. That's big as fuck. I did make a mistake in my home birth, though, guys. Don't push when you're not supposed to push. I got impatient. And I'm like, fuck this. Don't do that. There's a reason why there's a progress. Allow that progress to happen naturally without your help. It happens without your help. Don't help it along by pushing more. The only reason they tell you to push to the hospital is because you can't feel what to do. So you don't need help. Your body does it without you. Just there's tricks for, well, whatever. It's not like you're about to have a baby in bed. Yeah, I did though. I pushed. I was like, that's not happen. That's what, get out, boom. And I should not have done that. I thought I was done forever after that. What happened because of that, I thought I was ruined forever. Nah, I'm fine. Everything went completely back to normal. Yep. That's what happened. Big time. Big time. Inside, outside, just fucking shredded. But I went and got sewn up without anesthesia. He made me sit in his office. He was mad that I did a home birth. So I sat there all day with my brand new baby, hemorrhaging in the office, and for hours, all day. He took me in as the last patient, and then after he did it, I understood why. No anesthesia. He sewed me up with nothing. See, in episiotomy, they charge you for the episiotomy, and then they charge you for stitching you back up. When you rip, it's a better rip for the muscle. And the way it heals back together is it rips like this, so it heals back like this. When it's a straight cut, you've got this like, don't push. Yeah, don't push. I pushed his head out, so it popped out. I was like, why does it keep going back in? No, boom. Not clever. That's me. That's how I do everything in life, though, isn't it? I'm surprised I'm not really a Taurus. I was probably, or an Aries. I'm a Leo. Yeah, crazy. But you know what? I just don't have a normal relationship with the physical world that most people do, and I'm aware of that. Yeah. Virgo, 9/20. Oh my God, wait a minute. They ran out of gas or something like that? Don't tell me he had to stop for gas and she had it at the gas station. Lion, yeah. Bull, goat, Aquarius, 1/24. Ooh, that's yesterday. Is today really the 25th? I have no idea what day it is. Oh my God, you guys, the new year is coming. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Ooh! The new year, wooden snake. Wooden snake. Is your birthday today? Oh, it is today. Happy birthday. I know I already sang to you, but I thought I was singing happy late birthday. By half. What do you mean by that, Ellen? I do things by half. I mean, I think I might guess what that means, but tell me what you mean. Horse. So you want to look at how wooden snake energy does with horse energy. I'm a dog. Elevator baby. Oh, honey. Oh my God. That's so funny. So dog and Leo are considered like the same sign. So I'm kind of like a double Leo. Sagittarius, Libra, cusp, ascendant. Aquarius, moon. Saturn in 8, Mars in Leo. Venus in Libra. I've got a lot going on. Oh my goodness. Let's have one more 420. Yes. Tashana, tell me, honey, what are you doing today, babe? What's going on for your beautiful birthday? I'm so proud of you that you made it another year. in this insane place. And I'm really proud of you for shining your light out in the world, showing the light of God within you. Oh. Cheers. Excuse me. My hand just doesn't really want to pick up anymore. What do I do? Ice and grounding. Oh, honey, you can't afford 20? I'm sorry. Let me explain though, okay? You can generate, listen, you have cannabinoid receptors in your brain because you can create the cannabinoids that go into them. I teach it here on my channel at times. There are many breathing exercises and bandha locks and pranayama and chi and things like that you work with, and it's going to give you these bursts, and you can do it yourself. You can do it yourself and create like psychedelic experiences. That's what people like. Someone said, it was someone I was reading, and they're like, you can't meditate at work. Make work a meditation. Make work your meditation. Make each moment. Make your waking life your meditation. Danny, absolutely. What do you think meditation is? What do you think meditation is? Be present in the moment. Observe. Have awareness. Bring your presence to the moment without letting your mind wander, right? Bring it back into the moment, in the present moment. Well, I'm afraid maybe you have a very limited concept of what meditation is. What do you think meditation is? Meditation is mostly about, right, bringing your focus to the present moment and just observing, operating in the present moment, bringing your consciousness to just right now. And if there's extraneous thoughts that roll by, don't attach to them. You're going to let them roll by like clouds While you maintain your focus on the present moment, breathe. I'm a professional driver, have been for years. I'm an expert driver, and then I turned it into a profession. I 100% meditate when I'm driving. I love it. It's like pilots when they're like, I'm thinking of nothing else when I'm flying. That's meditation. It's like sports. It's like people that are in martial arts. They're bringing their focus to just that. It's a meditation. No, Danny, that's not the same thing. I know you disagree with me. No, why do you don't know. You don't know me. Why would I disagree with that, hun? Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you. Purple. I needed some purple in my life. Alfie, there you are. I said you must embrace it? I don't remember saying that. Embrace the matrix? Why would I say that? I said you can learn to crack and hack and patch and rewrite your code. Maybe you took that as me saying embrace the matrix. I don't know. I'd have to see that video. Embrace the matrix? I don't want to embrace the matrix. I don't like the matrix. Fuck the matrix. I might have been sarcasming. Let the No offense, Amy. I didn't mean to abruptly erase your name, but I'm gonna do it there. Oops. Did I do it right? Kind of? Here. Yeah, I got hairy armpits now because I'm sick of shaving. There. You can't read backwards, but I wrote it the right way. That shouldn't be backwards for you. That's forward. I just wrote it backwards, right? But see, what I can do is I can draw clothes on myself. So maybe like something sexy and low cut. Like with a little diamond here, like a little chain and a bauble that hangs. And let's say I've got an amazing cleavage. Black dress. Am I hot? What do you mean? It wasn't backwards. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, they quit teaching it. They're just lazy. You can't teach cursive by watching a video. That's the thing. You actually have to help people. Maybe some of you will know what this is. Maybe not. Yeah? No? Maybe so? That's directions. Hisokomoro, I was drawing directions. It was totally backwards, but I wrote it backwards. Then my camera must be backwards. Okay, so then I don't have to write it backwards. So you're saying if I go like this, is that forward to you? It shouldn't be. Okay. That makes it a lot easier. It means y'all are watching me backwards. There is no spoon. Y'all like and subscribe. Make sure that you hit your bell until it is solid white, or you'll never see me again. If you don't know me, my name is Genevieve, and this is Coffee with Dogs, and we are out of here. I love you. Bye. Oh, go to the Patreon page, Gen V Night. That's where the private stuff is. GenVNIG.